My background was not originally in dance, but I've been dancing for about 20 years. But I was in theater, and so I make dance-based work that isn't necessarily orthodoxical within dance. I'm Karen Sherman, and I'm a choreographer, dance artist based in Minneapolis, and I'm here working at the Vermont Performance Lab on a project called One with Others, which is a trio that deals with ideas about biography, desire, personal mythology. My day job off and on for the past 20 years has been as a stage electrician and stagehand, carpenter, stuff like that. I kind of fell into dance by accident. People kept asking me to be in one dance after another, and I just kept saying yes for 20 years. So this piece, for example, has these little hand-built wooden kind of prosthetic costume pieces that are partly made, in service of the piece, of concepts in the piece itself, but also because that's the other work that I do, so the rest of my life sort of gets folded into the dance work. I am a queer artist, and this is sort of a nuanced territory in a way, because I don't really make work that is overtly commenting on that reality of my life. My queerness is not absent in this piece, but it's not the point of the piece either. Dance is very abstract in the sense that it doesn't exist unless you're doing it. I mean, the movement itself could be abstract or could be very representational, but dance, if I leave the studio right now, the dance isn't, I'm not dancing in the studio, but if I'm building a desk and I leave for the day, when I come back, the desk is still the pile of lumber that I left it as the day before. I met Sarah Coffey last summer, and she saw some of the material that I was working on for this project and said, I think BPL will be a great place for you to continue your work on this. Well, part of what our time here at Vermont Performance Lab is about is resurrecting and relearning some old material that we made a while ago and we haven't touched for a long time, and then making new material based on a whole series of scores and assignments and improvisations and written material that then we are reinterpreting or bastardizing through movement. Part of what VPL does, and what I think the artists that VPL is interested in working with, is just exploding the process for themselves.